it's as satisfying to me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman and coming. So can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym, I'm getting the feeling of coming at home, I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people, I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right?
I love Arnold, dude.
We've never done this before, but I'm gonna let Drew open the show with asking what his words did to get you to that video, guys.
Right. Before the show, I mentioned StarCraft 2 pros and some stories therein, and somehow I got him to Arnold coming.
Kaz jumps up. Kaz jumps up and goes, "Oh damn! I didn't have a video, but thanks to Drew, I just thought of one. You'll see what it is in a moment."
You said he was working out and getting buff, and I was like, "Oh shit, yo!" I watched that clip of Arnold Schwarzenegger like 8 times the other day talking about coming.
I wanted to see the fucking Rube Goldberg machine in your head that just fucking connects all the dots together to get that output.
It's like that blue ball machine like TMND from back in the day. It's playing the Pee-wee music.
Anyways, regardless of what that was, you've now found yourself
coming all the time. I'm coming at home. I'm coming in the gym. I'm coming when I'm coming with a woman. I'm coming when I'm coming with a man. I'm coming when I'm at the store. I'm just coming. I'm always coming.
I'm with the man. Don't get me wrong. That sounds great. I mean,
that sounds really bad for like your everyday life. Like that was.
I mean, you become slightly.
He's not actually. Like...
I mean, it's hard to maintain 100 at all times. But I mean, if you could, why wouldn't you? You know.
Yeah. So this week, we got a music mashup for you. We got myself and Curly. What are you talking about? We got myself and Curly, and then we got 2 of the 4 record breakers. We got Drew, and we got Brett.
The 2 lesser. I would like to add. That's me. I would call myself the 4th.
One of those other 2 is Swagger, so...
That's true. You have to think about Glassjaw.
That man is in a hurricane right now, and you're going to throw him under the bus?
He's not in a hurricane.
Any chance,
he wasn't even in a tropical storm.
Chance I get.
He's got Susan Sarandon running around looking at cows out the window and shit, and what fucking...
Yeah, that was totally Susan Sarandon.
Was it?
Yes.
No. Okay. So cool.
Still,
it works for me.
Down. It's Helen Hunt, Susan Sarandon.
White girls all look the same to me, okay?
Yes. You know, famous redheaded lady, famous blonde lady. You know. Hi guys. How's it going?
Anyways, that voice that wasn't introduced at all, who has not been on the show ever at this point, right? This is your first.
I said Brett, motherfucker. That's his name. Hibbity Bibbard.
Kaz,
man extraordinaire. One of the 2 record breakers that I named on this fucking show.
Hi.
Done?
Hi.
I'm just gonna back it up. Everyone marks on their bingo card what kind of mood Kaz is in tonight.
The pre-show was on fire.
You might win this argument, but I'll beat that ass.
That's right.
Oh, that's the new phrase. Yeah, that's all right. You got play in the game.
Stephen A. Smith on this bitch. Like, what the fuck?
But anyways, again, I'll just say it for the sake of it. Welcome to the dkgWELP episode 78 podcast. We've got our good friends Drew, longtime veteran of the family and friendship and the show itself. Somehow ended up back on here because of a late last-minute call. But he's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, the confluence of errors that was
about that.
setting up the show this week.
I usually offend
for
half
our good
your
friend.
chat.
I think the last time you were here, you swore off the show turned off your Patreon and just didn't talk to me for a couple months. I think at that point. So hey, good to have you back. Let's try not to get to that again. And then Hibbity Bibbard, who I've known forever, but it's been off and on.
Liver.
No,
over here. They also ran.
And then a content creator band over there making stuff. Sure. We'll have time for that at the end of the show. But anyways, yeah, you're here for the dkgWELP. I don't know what else to talk about. Last week was the big housekeeping episode we did. We talked about all of our news, what was going on in Vegas and all that stuff. So nothing's really changed here. I mean, I would like to say that I may pay my bills, but I would like to say that I'm like a fully grown adult. Like I did a whole bunch of work today, but the truth is I binge watched Dragon Ball Super all day today, sitting in my underwear. So that's my life. How's your guys' been?
Fantastic.
I
sat in my underwear watching Battle Royale. So,
all right. So me and Drew are one up on life so far.
I'm wearing pants now, though.
Cass, tell me a story. Tell me a story that makes us collectively not a weekend wasteful shitheads.
All right. So I went out last night, and you ever have? So I'm sure some of us have, not Drew, because he doesn't drink. But you had that moment where you agree to go out with people, but then you realize the timing of which puts you at the earlier end of not partying because they have other shit to do, right? So you're like, oh, we all agreed to meet at 7. I'll be ready by 3. Shit. So because of that, because I decided to go out with coworkers, I got off 3 hours earlier, and I was like, well, this is a fucking error in management. And I didn't bitch out. I didn't just go home. I in the Google, closest shittiest bar.
You pregame the party. That's what's up.
Yeah, so that's what I did. I put in the Google, closest shittiest bar. Found it, right? Fucking old ladies, some dude, and a couple of white guys.
Is this 3 in the afternoon you started drinking?
Yeah. So,
all right.
Find this bar. This
the lifers haven't cleared out yet. The ones that were there when it opened haven't cleared out yet.
Yeah.
These people do exist. I gotta interject a little bit in there. So recently, my friend Erica, who you've known on the show, doing the literal translation of college worker / student. She started working at a bar. Make money at nighttime, doing homework in the evening, whenever she can and stuff. And she's working at this bar. She's like, come visit. So I'm like, all right, I'll come by and visit. And one of the first things she ever tells me is yeah, I've been here since open and I'm getting off down. I'm like, hey, it's only 2. What do you mean you opened? And she's like, yeah, the bar opens at 5, 6 in the morning. It's like, what fucking bar opens at, what the fuck is going, you only been home for 3 hours if the bar's opening at fucking 5 or 6 in the morning. And she's like, no, it isn't. I'm like, all right, so that's probably you just sit around and set up drinks and set up slices of lime or something. And she's like, no, we have customers. And so I was like, I got to see this. So I came in to the bar in the morning, and they're sure as shit these fucking regulars that come there every single day and just drink until they can't anymore. And you're like, how do you?
I worked third shift for a good 6 years, and thank you for the bar that opened up at 6 a.m. because I used to go there. And daytime drink.
Well, these guys, I mean, there are a few of yous, right, that have real I got off work, I want to have a drink in the morning, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a factory town, so a bunch of crusty welders are going to get drunk when the bar's open, and somebody wants to sell them stuff for money, they're going to do it. So
well done. Yeah, we started getting stories from these people, because Erica wants to write a book, and there's this one guy that's just he has money from working. He does a normal job. I don't remember what it was, but money was taken care of. But he had most of his family moved in with him in his house with his wife, and it's most of his wife's family and everything. And
that sounds awful.
He hates them. And they're horrible people. Is what he said. He's like, they're horrible fucking people.
Work.
And he's like, my wife loves them and she loves to have them there, but I cannot stand being in my own home, but I feel obligated to take care of my family. And he's like, so I sit here and I drink until I don't remember. And then I go home and I'm like, oh, baby. Like, goddamn. Some harsh shit.
Someone loves this man.
It's good times. Good times.
Yeah,
so you were there, Kaz.
I was in there. Yeah, I was in there with the lifers, right? With the people who either had gotten off of work and are still there or about to go to work is what this was, right? For their night shift jobs. Because there was this one lady who's sitting there and it's like 4:00 and she's like, should I get another drink? And the bartender's like, bitch, you gonna get another drink. I don't know why you pretending like you not. Just get another drink. She's like, yeah, but I gotta go to work. And she's like, so what? You do this shit all the time. Just get another drink. And she's like, all right, fine, make me another drink. But I gotta go to work at 5:30. And I'm just like, all right. Like,
you got that doctor that's got to get his drinks in between surgeries. Make it by.
And then there was another dude behind the bar, and I thought like they both worked there. Nope, he's just there all the time, so he's back there charging his phone, and then he's like, "Yo, make me this," and he's just on his phone like.
Yeah, no, we actually got a bunch of cool people that we ended up knowing, but that's cool.
So I did that. I pre-gamed that, and then
it's a world you don't realize exists.
Like, well, yeah, when you work a typical 9 to 5, you really don't realize there is another shifted world out there of different time zones.
I there was an entire Dave Attell show about that.
Oh yeah. It was a good time.
I kind of am on the train where I want to go back. Like,
do it.
I want to go back and just sit there and watch.
Own that place.
But that's where some of my Erica's favorite, like, friendships and stuff and people that she got to know because they're regulars and whatnot. I just never thought the concept of like, I don't know how I got on this tangent, to be honest, but I never understood the concept of like I watched Cheers as a kid. I get that, but I've never known a place. I mean, like, I know places that know my name. Well, maybe I do. Okay, but like, the idea of being a regular, a place where you're like, hey, you want that drink you always get, like. It just seems it eluded me for a long time, and now I'm starting to understand it. Makes sense though. A bar is a nice place.
Because there was also like that funny moment of like I walk in and they all kind of look at me like, "The fuck is this motherfucker?" Like,
who brought you here?
Great. And I sit down and they're still kind of like, go ahead. I'm just like, I just need a couple drinks to get me through, man. Like, I'm just chilling. But then, we went out, had a pretty good time. My friend got disgustingly drunk, and I had to let an Uber driver know that he wasn't going to throw up in our car. So,
You didn't know that though.
There's that.
You put your name on that.
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't at all.
You put your name on that social contract.
I mean, because you gotta look at it from his perspective, right? Is my one friend is on the phone with one Uber driver. That dude fucks off. Gets the next Uber driver who was like who watched that interaction, and this guy's like, yeah, I guess I'll pick you up. Like I'm right here, and they're having that exchange because there's 80 cars in the street, and he's like, you're in a what? In a what? Do you see? I'm right here. Do you see me? I'm right here. And then there's me on the sidewalk with a white girl in my arms, and I'm just like, all right, like, okay, And then she's doing the passed out white girl thing of just kind of dying, and I'm like, don't die. Like, literally just hold on to me so it doesn't look like you're dead, because then people won't think it's as weird, because then you're holding on to me. If you're not holding on to me and your arms are just sprawled out, then it looks like I'm trying to take you.
We're listening to Kaz's number one move right here.
No.
Just don't look like you're dead.
Get her sloppy drunk.
Just don't look like you're dead, or the cops will suspect something.
Yeah.
You gotta get the girl drunk enough so that the cops don't know. Like, come on.
Then the best part was we get to my friend's place, and this is usually our thing, is like we get super drunk and then we go to his place because he lives downtown, but he moved recently. But he's still like in the downtown area. But then he's like, okay, so this new place that I have, because like, we get her out of the car, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, let's go upstairs. And he's like, okay, here's the thing though. It's 2 flights of stairs. I'm like, whatever. She's light. I can carry her. Doesn't matter. He opens the door and it is literally the stairway to fucking heaven, dude. And I'm just like, we're gonna have to leave this bitch on the street. Like, it is the most narrow, like, fucking steep stairwell ever, and I'm just like, I don't have that much man in me. I just like, I don't think I can do this. Like, you brought forth a challenge that I'm not willing to take.
I'll preface this. It was in my younger years where I wasn't so overweight. But still, I've never not been overweight.
I was gonna say I've seen some of your younger years pictures.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but those are inter spaced with the years where I was 150 pounds and then bigger. And
you were 150 pounds?
Yeah. Up until I was 28, I used to fluctuate every like 2 years. I'd go from being like, I want to say 190 to 260 back and forth, like all the time.
You're like my height. That's.
I'm sure I'm like 5'7", 5'8".
Oh,
I'm like a short little penguin.
Personality. Maybe Utah makes you bigger. I don't know.
I'd stand on my tippy toes. I actually have stilts built by Duran the whole time that I just I hold on to. But that being said, with the idea was I've been in that situation, and I don't even think alcohol was involved, but I think it was just tiredness, where a girl looked at me like I was gonna carry her, and I made a decision to try it, and it's never ended up well. It's never ended up. I'm like, nope. I thought I could. They do it in movies, but I can't. I mean, you're gonna get off now.
No, I could, like, if I have to carry someone, I can carry someone. But like, you put forth like a gladiator style challenge in front of me of like, now carry them up this mountain. Like, nah. Bye.
I've left my best friend on the steps of the house that he lived at, and I was like, that's where you're going, as far as you get.
Word. Nobody needs to. Don't hurt your back.
Yeah.
Because somebody else got drunk.
Fun times. But yeah, Hibbity Bibbard, if you want to let everyone know what it is, the story of you in 30 seconds. Go.
Oh, yeah. I live here in the crossroads of America in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm a retired musician and steelworker. I own a small business where I sell vintage video games and music equipment. I'm one quarter of the Record Breakers podcast, a fine rebelli.net podcast, a roundtable album review show. I know Drew. He does that show with me.
I throw out I know Drew on my my resumes as well.
Yeah, if you're
don't do that, you won't get hired.
One day it's gonna mean something. It's gonna mean one day they're like, oh, I know Drew.
But otherwise,
I know that motherfucker too. He owe me money.
I'm going to be that one person that used to book shows in Cleveland and be like, that guy was an idiot.
You book shows in Cleveland?
Huh?
The greater Cleveland area?
There's people that book shows in Cleveland. That's a job that you can have.
You have to, right? At some point.
Right. Everybody, if you're in the right next to the crossroads of America, 6 hours to the east, over in Cleveland, home of Howard the Duck, you'll hang out with Drew.
I mean, it does make sense. They're from the same area, right? Like,
fine.
Howard the Duck and Drew.
Drew could never pick up Leah Thompson in 1983 or whatever, but
I'm glad we came out with Howard the Duck.
I think we're the only two.
That isn't the guy that came from my high school.
Yo, Howard the Duck gets bitches. Like,
all right, so we're gonna move into the first segment of the show, which is the news bag. Everyone, hold on your butts. Kaz is your first on the news.
Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Carly's news bag.
Ooh, so sexy. Those transitions. Yeah.
We had to start news at some point. We're just gonna talk all night.
No, we can just bullshit.
Here's a topic. So Netflix has decided to develop some marijuana streams based on some of the shows there on that Netflix. So I'm gonna save this right now for the people in the chat. Don't get excited. This is not part of your Netflix subscription. You ain't getting no. If you activate the DVD, you don't get fucking weed to your house. This is going to be a one-time thing for an event that is happening in which selling weed is legal in those Californias.
What?
Alternative herbal health services. God fucking damn hippies.
I'll give you 1 out of 52 guesses of which state has alternative herb assistive, whatever the fuck you just said. I need a subscription to weed. That'd be great. I'm trying to think.
The other thing,
Crunchyroll would be a great name for a weed subscription.
It already serves animated.
Yo, I got some of that Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm.
I bet there is a good cross-section of people that are subscribed to Crunchyroll that would also subscribe to Crunchyroll.
Fucking hell yeah.
Be fair, cats.
Get yourself
you got into that Moon 13, the moon.
You can get yourself a Sasuke roll and 13 hours of Naruto, and you're gonna be good to go for the weekend.
Yo, you got Prince of Tennis? I need that Prince of Tennis.
You want that? You got to get that new dank Yuri on Ice.
In my racism, all I literally thought about was like a black dude just getting high and watching Dragon Ball Z. Like,
it sounds like a great time.
Black dudes love Dragon Ball Z. Like,
I've seen shirts.
Yes. Like, if you go to a convention, like the black dudes there, one of those days we'll be rocking a DBZ shirt.
Yo,
because it's not wrong.
Where have I seen more Goku shirts?
What's the? I mean, I don't. So I never mind. I'm gonna offend people.
No, here's what I'm gonna do.
No, that's,
maybe yes, it's like
don't leave me on this bus, bitch.
I don't understand. So my go-to making fun of anyone in the nerd cross section is like that's why I would say if we were gonna do DKG Vegas, the first one of you to show up in a fucking Dragon Ball shirt, you're off the crew. You're off the squad. Okay, that's the trashy nerd shit. We don't want you fucking representing. Okay, I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get what it is about those fucking Goku fucking printed tee or button downs. That are oversized.
DBZ is the LARP of anime.
Button downs, dude. People don't do those anymore.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, does somebody have like the inside track on like the button-up silk Dragon Ball Z shirts that everyone used to rock?
Because
there was Dragon Ball Z and actual dragons like on silk.
Well, because
shirts,
it was originally just a dragon shirt, and then they were like, "Shit, these aren't selling," and they had to reprint and add some fucking Goku in the side of it, and they started selling them like hotcakes. God damn it! I don't know what it is. I've had
shirt, add Goku.
I survived high school as a I never got the whole like nerd beatdown train because I always rode. I could go into the Magic the Gathering classrooms and hang out with those kids and still kind of just chill because I knew what lines to cross and what lines to not cross. And I'd have homeboys that were friends of mine since we were kids, and I remember being like rolling up and this guy's got the Dragon Ball shirt and I'm like, yo, we can't be seen together for a while. Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there. We're done. Hit me up later after you get that. God damn it. Anyways, sorry I'm making a run at Dragon Ball shirts.
Hold on. Open Bayou, yes. Do that.
Yes.
You fucking do that. But I will literally.
I will buy one.
I will fucking cut you if you try to make me Krillin. I will literally find you in the streets.
You black Krillin?
And I will beat that ass.
There are plenty of black characters in Dragon Ball Z, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I could be Piccolo. I'll be fucking.
Wait, is Piccolo black?
Piccolo was green last time I checked, sir.
Okay, but most people identify as, you know what I mean. But if you want to be that guy and you want to go for the thing, I'll be Mr.
Planetary
Popo.
appropriation.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
Let's go. But
are you trying to say that they were trying to deal with racial undertones by the Namekians who were amalgam of black culture?
I did not expect to have this conversation today. Thank you.
Sure.
But like I said, I'll be any. But if you swear, I swear to fucking God, dude, if you try to make me Krillin, the most useless character in that show.
I've been watching Super, and Krillin's.
He still is. Don't you try to defend that man.
I want to spoil it for you.
How many senzu beans did he waste?
Yeah.
Huh? You tell me. Oh, this is the last senzu bean, guys.
I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, but some shit that happens, and you're gonna be like, "You did not, Krillin, get back here."
Yeah, because he ran away like a bitch. I gotta think about my family, guy.
He did land the number 18, the hottie with a nobody, which is
Yeah, the one that they wanted to kill, and he's like, guys, come on, this is my only chance to get laid.
She's the most badass of all the girls on the show, and he's fucking like, yeah, that's none. Well, Vidal,
eventually my knowledge of Dragon Ball Z got ran the fuck out.
But well,
I heard Krillin and I heard Piccolo, and I was on board, and then like this shit.
I kind of told myself, I was like, I know, Curly, I'm like psyching myself up. I'm like, I know you've been watching Dragon Ball all day, but you don't need to be bringing up Dragon Ball during the show. No one needs to hear that shit. You do it sometimes. Let it go. Now we're here. Now we're here.
So yeah, there's these marijuana.
So Netflix is selling weed.
I would still buy Crunchyroll dope. I'll just let the point stands.
I named the show.
So
the subtitle to this show is literally a tangent show. Like, it's about tangents, and we went from Netflix weed to somehow discussing the intricacies of the Namex being black people. Cool.
Piccolo's black, man. Like, it's okay.
Piccolo's black. It's canon. Go on.
So if you're in West Hollywood on the 25th or the 27th of August, which I think
that's
tomorrow.
Now. That's right now. If you're on West Hollywood Boulevard right now,
go get that weed.
Go get me some weed. That's far away. That's gonna be gone.
It's gonna.
Let me guess. Netflix is doing a show about weed.
No.
All right.
Not yet.
I thought it'd be a tie-in of some kind.
It's based on Orange is the New Black and Arrested Development, which are shows that they own.
Do they smoke weed in those shows?
Yes.
Maybe.
I don't know if you've ever seen Mystery Science Theater 3000 before.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure that one of the hosts was high all the time through the late 80s, early 90s.
All right.
I believe dope goes pretty well with making fun of Reptilicus.
That's the new stuff. That's just Jonah Ray. He's high all the time in his life. That's just Jonah Ray.
High on life.
Nifty. Go Netflix. Diversifying your stock, making sure your shit's good to go.
Am I going again, or do you have a news story?
No, I mean, the thing is I have too many, and so I'm just trying to figure out which are the best ones. Yo, what's the worst thing you can find in a child's playhouse? Let's go down the list. Everyone's top.
Dildo?
Okay.
A gun?
That'd be pretty bad.
A coyote. Pretty bad.
Find children gambling on CS:GO.
And they don't actually say
gambling
where
them skins.
They don't say actually where at the portion of the child's playhouse that this was found in. I'd like to imagine the ball pit. Just gonna throw it out there in my own mind, because mom finds SoCal mom finds 18 baby rattlesnakes in child's playhouse.
Hold on.
18.
Hold on.
Yeah, not one.
Hold on.
KO Ken times 10 plus 8 baby rattlesnakes.
Hold on.
Yeah, just
where is this again?
SoCal, Kern County, Ridgecrest. It's all you can name.
California. The fuck is wrong with you people?
California's big, dude. It could be anywhere. I have no idea where that even is.
Damn it! Man.
You just gotta imagine, like, hey, son, go play in the fucking playhouse. All your friends are over there, and then they come back, mommy, help! And it's snakes all over the fucking game.
I made new friends. Look, I made new friends. I had babies. They're my babies. No.
Yeah, apparently, luckily, as we do here, we make sure and screen all of our stories so we don't trigger anyone. None of the children were hurt. I just read that just now. I'm sorry. Didn't actually know. Yeah. That's it. That was the whole story. I mean,
18 baby rattlesnakes. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, we do a lot of. I mean, a lot of California is a desert. You know, it's their home. Don't build your ball pit on top of rattlesnakes. It's a lesson.
I don't think they had a choice.
You have a choice of where to build your shit.
It's my land.
I
ain't gonna let no rattlesnakes take it from me. I fought off the goddamn engines. I'm gonna fight off these
California accent, if I've ever heard one.
I guess.
It was at some point.
It started off there. It was, I'm surfing down on the beach, Martha. You come down.
Dead, right?
I was gonna say it went from
New
Orleans to south, and then tried to go back over to California, and it just didn't work out for you there.
He's from everywhere.
You just gotta throw a hell yeah in there every once in a while.
You got held up at the border.
Hell yeah.
Gotta talk about the Narnar shreddage.
Oh yeah.
Talk about your Netflix weed. That's all you do. You're gonna head down to West Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, that's yours, Cass. Unless anyone else has a snake story.
It can't be that racist because, like, there was no one area that bad accent was actually going.
If you make fun of everyone,
accent doesn't actually exist anywhere ever.
Right.
Show me who's offended.
Where's the harm done? Yes. Show me the harm done. Except for to everybody that had to listen to it.
I'll show you some harm done.
Yeah, that's callback again. Like, you may be incorrect, but you could take me in single combat. So
I swear to God, dude, I'm fucking beat that ass.
You gotta hit the right words there. It's like, beat that ass.
Beat that ass, dude. I have a story for you. So a gentleman was banned from Twitter or suspended from Twitter. His Twitter account was suspended after he made sexual passes at this child entertainment act, Tony the Tiger.
Great.
Age? I need details. What's
30.
So, all right. So here's what happened. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this dude is like
A
30.
Twitter user named Alex Bovine. How did I read more?
Because I didn't scroll that far. So the Tony the Tiger Twitter account put out a very, and I'm on this dude's side, a very suggestive fucking tweet. Okay,
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Fucking made a response to that.
I'm gonna close my eyes. I want you to read this tweet to me. Okay.
Okay. Here's this tweet right from Tony the Tiger at Real Tony the Tiger. Sure, cinnamon frosted flakes look great, in all caps. And that tiger on the box doesn't look half bad either. Hashtag blushing. So my man came at them with, "I'd fuck that tiger." How else are you supposed to respond to that? Like, he said exactly what they wanted, right? Like,
I mean, we've all said worse to fake characters.
So here's the thing, though, right? Here's the kicker on this, which is so I didn't scroll as far to see how old this dude was, Drew, but I scrolled far enough to see what me and Brett both saw. So this gentleman was suspended from Twitter. His account was suspended, for most likely for this tweet. But the thing is, you scroll down here, people fucking sexually harass Tony the Tiger all day, every day, dude. Okay, there's some raunchy ass shit in here.
Is that the only thing worse than being a girl on Twitter is being a fictitious cereal mascot?
Yeah. So
Frankenberry,
here's another one.
Rough.
I was gonna say, don't get me started on what I do to the Quisp alien. Like, let me tell you,
dude.
These are responses to that same tweet.
King Vitamin,
God,
yo.
I hope that's milk. Wow. Do the same thing in my mouth, but not with milk, please. You're so masculine.
That's so descriptive. It's so descriptive. There's not even innuendo in there.
see,
Please do that same thing, but the with the milk, please.
my favorite is the one, so thick, Tony. Please let me suck your frosted flakes.
Throws up hands in exasperation. God damn it, Tony. As if Twitter wasn't thirsty enough.
It's coming at him.
I think the hottest banger is, "You can release your great all inside me, daddy." Which is
welcome to Twitter,
great.
Tony. Welcome to Twitter.
God bless. I need more of Daddy Tony. What the fuck? I need more of Daddy Tiger in my life. Fuck.
The one person that keeps calling Tony Daddy has a furry.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
which is the best.
Look at their Twitter avatars.
Yo, why you pointing out people's shit, dude? Like, don't point out people's shit, dude.
No, these are anime. Like, if they had Goku as their.
Also, I'm about to go follow this person right the fuck now.
It's quality tweets. Quality. Oh,
I'm not making a
Sam,
judgment call here. I'm just saying it's hilarious.
Oh my God, yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's no other like more fucking probably better candidates out there for cereal mascots. I mean, you get that fucking Quicks rabbit, but he's all fucking jacked up and
oh come on, Count
anxiety
Chocula
problems.
is totally a bottom.
He's Didn't he get replaced though? Oh
No, you can't replace Count Chocula. He's a count. That's
it's only thing above is a marquee. I think
that's right. Not a Viscount Chocula. No.
Not that it was hard, but this Twitter account, bro.
Leave Tony alone. Leave Tony
He's just
alone.
out there playing some beach frisbee.
Lucky Charms Leprechaun can't fight off some children. I don't know. I don't want him eat no daddy.
You don't know what Tony likes.
I'm not talking about Tony. I'm talking about Leprechaun now.
Hey, look, what they're into on their time is their business.
Hey, I don't care who you're fucking, as long as everybody's thumbs up about it. That includes serial characters.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if they have to be thumbs up about it, does Tony the Tiger have opposable thumbs?
He has dew claw. I don't know. I haven't seen Tony the Tiger's hands, but he seems to be getting it all right. He's throwing frisbees and like dunking basketballs in my commercials.
Oh man, I'm mixing him up with the fucking Winnie the Pooh tiger.
No, he does not bounce on his tail.
I was like, yeah, he's bouncing around on his tail.
Yes. My headcanon now is that Smacks eats ass. Thanks, Bryce.
Oh, he does though.
It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
This dude is also really into fighting games.
Speaking of fighting games, Kaz, this story is a little... No, it's not. Old in terms of things. I'm going to need your expertise on this one. I read this, and I just want to make sure I got it right. I don't know if it's a clickbait article or anything, but SlingshotEsports.com has the story here about Vasily. Am I saying his name right? Vasily. Okay. Member of League of Legends. Used to be in fucking one of the crews. He's now in newbie, right? Okay, whatever. Maybe you don't know about him. Anyways,
just keep going.
So he apparently had the controversy of he was pulled right before a match. Turns out he was benched on his own request, is what he told reporters. Not because of a cold, but because self-reportedly his performance has been hurt, and he knew it would be a detriment to his team because he's been having just way too much sex. He's working now to correct the issue so that he can improve to help his team out. He has literally been working on adjusting to abstinence, quote unquote.
What?
Oh boy, we can all relate, can't we?
Sounds right. I don't know.
Yeah, as I tripped over my dick walking over here to podcast
there
with
was
you guys.
just
just
the whole
thinking
room.
about that.
There's so much vagina. I kept falling into it, and I just couldn't stop.
If you're falling into the vagina, maybe she needs to get checked out. It's pretty large.
And what's the science behind this?
He's just tired all the time, dude. He exerts himself a lot during sex, so that he's just like, oh fuck, like
I need to see
tired.
receipts.
Yeah, but
that
if you take him off
pussy.
like cold turkey, like I feel like that would be bad. Like
you tell that to all the puss that's slinking around him,
knocking on his door day and night, just like man, I
gotta
give
get
so
back
much.
to my training. Team Newbie needs me.
I'm glad he takes his profession seriously.
hey, I heard a story from some people around my area that knew a girl that really was into the Smash scene and really wanted to date a Smash Brothers player. Ended up marrying one of the best. So there's women out there that are into that, I guess.
Hey, you bring in the money. You're bringing in the money regardless of what you're doing.
Well, Like there are groupies for all fucking walks of life, right? Like there are fucking podcast groupies, fucking esports groupies.
Oh yeah,
so I'm pretty sure
we have
my
all
man
kinds of those
Hey,
podcast
wait,
groupies.
I would-
Yeah.
Can someone get the
Hey,
podcast groupie hotline on the fucking phone and the Twitch streamer podcast groupie line?
My phone's ringing off the hook right now. As everybody's just wanting some.
Curly,
Beat that pussy away with a bat. Like that's.
I promptly abstain from all sexual activity at least an hour before any DKGWELP. That's for you
That's
guys.
right. For performance, you know,
Yeah.
it's you do it for the fans.
For you guys.
yo,
Jesus.
look, if somebody was ready to throw down an hour before I had to do this,
I
I'm
need
not
I
turning
need to
that
know in
down.
the social
Saying,
contracts, Kaz, that you're going to be 100% when you're on the show. Otherwise,
Baby, I'm
I'll
always ready to go.
I'll just be out there
So,
slanging
like-
it all the time too.
Yo, all right. You know what? We're about to get into a weird conversation here.
A weird conversation? Us? Nah.
But I'm just saying,
Do you mean
I
a podcast
could
with
smash
video?
before we
That's
smash is
also
what
right.
I'm saying. Like, I'm just putting it out there. I don't have performance issues, motherfucker. I got energy for days, bro.
You saying those are
See me in the
different?
streets, Vasily.
Those are different reservoirs that you tap from.
Getting laid doesn't make his Jigglypuff game go down.
I hear you. I just need I just need like a
fucking hardcore
Like,
match of fucking.
I need at least like a 10-minute break for like a turkey sandwich between, and I'm good to go though. At that point,
Does it have to be turkey?
no.
Like, what if I brought some prosciutto? What's that gonna do?
For the sake of everyone here, I will no longer continue this conversation because it's nearing sandwich territory. Carry on.
Don't besmirch the good name of sandwiches.
I call Krillin. Fuck
I call Krillin. You can have Krillin all you want.
Oh, fucking Krillin.
I know. I
Oh,
thought you'd
God.
have more information on a fucking League of Legends story, but that's cool.
I mean, what am I supposed to add to that? Like, yo, I benched myself because I'm fucking getting too laid, my dude.
That guy is so brave. So brave. The burden that he carries.
Let me quickly change it up to this story. Hey, so let's all role play here. You're a mom. You got a son who's about 7 years old. You're taking him to a local clothing store.
Jake.
Sorry.
What have we talked about? We talked about this, Jake. We talked about this.
When I want the ice cream.
Sorry, you're 10-year-old.
We're
You're 10-year-old
outside.
boy.
You're going to act.
Your name is Stephanie. You've got your 10-year-old son, not named here. You guys are doing some clothing
Jake.
shopping. Mother and son going to the dressing room of the Adidas store. Okay.
Oh, Mom, I need a tracksuit.
Are we doing like chav
Italian?
Like, is that?
No, you just role play. Just pretend. Keep in mind.
What? Fucking Brett said Adidas suit, so I thought it was I thought they were Italian.
No, they were,
You get into the dressing room, and your 10-year-old comes out with what he found, and he said, "Oh, cool, Mom, look, someone left a gun in here." Being a smart young chap,
Not rattlesnake.
smart young
sweet.
chap,
That's worth money.
smart young chap, not knowing exactly what to do with this and knowing that it might possibly be dangerous, hands it to his mother. Says, "I don't know if it's a toy or not." What is your response at this point?
Not to shoot the gun.
Real guns are real heavy.
Because I know where this story is going, Curly.
You know all these
Who did
stories.
she
They
shoot?
go in the same space.
Did she shoot herself, her son, or somebody else in the store? Like,
Atlanta police say after investigation, the mother immediately took the gun from the boy and pulled the trigger to quote-unquote see if it was real. A single shot was fired. No damage, no injuries, but some damage to the walls. No charges have been filed in this case, even though they probably should have been at that point.
So where is this at?
wait.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Nobody.
Nobody in Atlanta does not know what a real gun is.
Okay. Put that on the shirts. Sell it.
Oh, this looks like a squirt gun. This giant thing that's machined out of
CGC.
steel.
Nobody, no
Like,
Atlanta, nobody know shooting guns.
That's right.
This just goes back into my fuck that entire city.
No.
Fucking
Wow,
Atlanta.
bro. Fucking Drew drawing battle lines. Ohio versus Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here
Look.
first. Get them hot albums when they start coming out. Who's a rapper from Atlanta?
Ludacris.
Ludacris versus Machine Gun Kelly. Get that new album.
I'd buy that.
I buy the shit out of that.
I wouldn't buy that.
To keep in theme, I'm going to go for a third story in a row, just for the hat
What
trick.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. You got to jump on these things, man. Name good places that a local preschool could have as a
What
field
is with
trip
you and the
opportunity.
kids, man? What the fuck is with you and the kids, man? Leave the kids alone.
Remember when he said he
Yeah.
was real into child porn?
Yeah. Jeez.
Do have a story.
Right. Field trip,
Damn it.
preschool.
Nah, just you're a local
Go.
you're a local principal of a preschool. You make these decisions on a year basis. You got zoos and places that you can usually take kids to.
Gun range.
You got a fucking day. Look at Drew. Parents were a little confused to find their children were going to a gun range for a field trip. Local preschool. Just wanted to put some real life experiences into the kids because they were studying Annie Oakley. Local Facebook of the Facebook of the school posted these little snapshots, which confused the parents because they were not made aware of that's where the field trip was going to.
Maybe if you read those fucking pamphlets that they
Just
send
sign
out and don't just sign them.
Preschool is literally just daycare, guys.
There is probably no better place for a child to get their hands on a firearm, but I would think that whoever runs the range probably would have had some questions.
Well, I mean, in all honesty,
I
right?
agree.
If
You have to
pay for
if
insurance,
you're
too.
deciding that you want to educate your children, more power to you. That's a great idea, and I suggest doing stuff, especially at an early age. It's a lot of supervision, of course.
Wait.
I'm imagining what it was like when I was a kid going to field trips, and there's 30 kids running around the history museum just knocking shit over and just grabbing stuff. Timmy, get off the chandelier! Get off the chandelier!
I was
Every gun
regularly
range
an asshole.
I've ever been to is very, very, very picky about who they let run around those places.
Well, see, yeah, that's why I said let's find this out. Where was this?
what gun range is letting them,
Woodstock, Georgia.
Okay.
Again,
fucking Georgia.
that's why everybody in Atlanta knows how guns weigh.
Oh my god, I was
They-
joking. I was just kind of making it a story, but these pictures did show up on Facebook after the trip. Well done.
All right. You know what? Okay.
Are we gonna keep playing this game? Because apparently I'm real good at it.
No, I got a news story for us. I gotta take us out here.
Come on, revolver.
and this-
I was about to go to the
most-
child porn one.
No,
dude.
never, no.
News story. No,
So I think a while ago I don't know, we might have, but this is how I'm gonna do this. We talked about Japan building like a giant mech robot, and having giant mechanized robots that people can ride in. And now
yes, give me them, all of them.
America has a giant mechanized robot. And
Yes.
America, being America, was like, yo, I could beat that ass. And has literally thrown down a challenge to put their giant mechanized robot against Japan's giant mechanized robot in a battle of combat.
Is this an update? Because this was so this was a long time ago, right? But this is now, I guess the scheduled date has come up.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause-
they are on Mark 3 of their robot. The scheduled date's looming closer.
This is one of my
This
favorite
thing
stories.
looks like Mac Warrior.
When this got when this got originally announced, it was like we were in our infancy for the podcast. Maybe I think we were still doing indie love stuff at the time. And I remember it was one of my favorite videos ever to be made because it's so well produced, and like the American dudes are like they're basically they're a robotics like company, but they're filled with young dudes, and they have like a jokingly like serious but kind of not serious rivalry with a Japanese company that's kind of like a sister company, same size, same shit, and they kind of compete for contracts. And they were like, yo, we heard you built that robot, so we built our own. Like, and they're like, let's go. If there's gonna be ever a time, let's fucking fight. And then like they threw out the video like it was gonna be a funny little like blah blah blah. And the Japanese dudes from the sister company were like, we heard your shit and we're fucking in. Like, let's go. And they threw it down. And they're like, give us time. We're gonna build a robot out and then we're gonna have a fight. But apparently it's coming up. I had forgotten about this completely.
Yep. And here's what I want, though. Like, if anyone that is involved in this is listening, I want an entire, like, week and a half of, like...
Back and forth fights?
These, like, robot nerds cutting wrestling promos.
Yeah, their production values are pretty high, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the videos are in here.
Want Booker T to come on and call someone the N-word. Like, let's do this. Like, what?
Between USA and Japanese.
Yeah. Have Nakamura versus Booker T inside the giant robots. Like, let's do this. Like, why are we not doing this? Like, I'm all like, yes. Like,
but they're
giant robots.
It's just beautiful.
It's great.
I don't know. I mean, I'm quickly reading spot information here, but you're looking at their Mark II, which isn't their Mark III is what they're using now, but their Mark II was 15 feet tall and could hurl 3-pound objects at over 130 miles per hour. Like, okay, like, you're gonna get us in trouble. That rate, you gotta scale it back. This is gonna get bad. This is their video. This is so over the top, and I love it.
Okay, they are cutting promos. Okay, cool.
No, yeah, this is how their video was, and I was like, yes, let's just fucking do it. There's just got fire in the background and everything. It's great.
Cut fucking promos. Let's do this. Everything's a work.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's so badass.
Oh man, like,
what's the?
Just engineering kids being dumbasses. I love it. Like,
I don't know. As somebody who, my last real job was programming robots. That sounds like a lot of work.
Well,
that sounds like a whole lot of work.
You want real funding? You want some real fucking funding? This is how we do it. All right.
We all know how much I hate
love
taxes.
about it, right?
I would gladly pay more taxes.
I'm telling you, you fucking put up a Kickstarter that says you hate America or not, and just fucking go. Like, let's bring the money in. For the $3,000 tier, you can choose the projectiles. You can put your face on a projectile if you want.
Like, I also love the different looks of the robots, right? Like, the American robot looks like what I think an American fighting robot would look like, right? It's just like, it's kind of scratched up. It looks like it's made of like
something out of MechWarrior
of other things, right? Whereas the Japanese robot, like, is like so already close to a fucking Gundam at this point, and I'm just like, oh god, just fucking salivating in my fucking pants.
I mean, I love the bipedal robots. I think they're great and everything, and that's kind of where you want to go when you're a human being. But like, I like the robots that go and do like. The robots that were in Metal Gear and shit, those are the ones that really get me going. That are just unconventional thought ways of like movement and kinetics and stuff. Or they're like half ball, half like sword hands and shit, and they're just like, yeah. Or even
you want crotch lasers. Like,
yes.
Well, as this article says, if that's not enough, the Chinese have their own gladiator robot called the Monkey King.
Well, so is it?
Bring it all back to Goku.
Is it? Well, is it? Oh god, they're gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I want, and Drew's getting closer to it as saying, I want the full WWE fucking style arena, and I want the stories drawn out, and then I want in the last minute the Chinese robot comes crashing through the roof
on 4 legs.
Yeah,
and it has a giant metal staff,
and it's twice the size of the other robots, and they have to work together to fight it, and then fusion happens, and then like
sometimes coming from the roof ends badly in wrestling. Let's not pull that one.
Wow, dude.
All right. Is it Wukong? Yeah, that's great.
Is Eagle Prime the new version of the robot?
Sure. Before we get down the rabbit hole of Japanese and American and Chinese robots, we're going to probably move into games at this point.
Yeah, that thing looks like the fucking thing from RoboCop.
We've lost Drew and Kaz.
It looks like the
Brett,
209 RoboCop.
I've lost the entire podcast. Everybody,
go look at
all
this
three.
thing,
all three of my friends are now on robot Wikipedia.
I don't have to look up no pictures of Ed 209.
I want my own like pet Metal Gear. Like I want dude.
You want a pet Metal Gear?
Yeah.
My own pet Metal. Yo, those were called like robot dogs. We used to have those in like the early 2000s.
It's like fucking screw you, Comedy Central or whoever does BattleBots. Like we got this. Like let's do it.
I'm now looking for what the tiny... Yeah, the Mark II. The Mark II was like a tiny Metal Gear.
Yeah, the little...
Otacon made in MGS4.
Yeah, the little stealth, little laptop gun from...
Yeah.
From...
I want a little pen Metal Gear.
He just flies over to me and shows me my television shows whenever I need it.
Yeah.
Like, your Netflix queue's up. Here it goes. All right, cool.
Talk to me about his Japanese animes.
Touch comas.
This isn't going to make any sense if we don't have this last story just here in this spot here. So it's not a really big story.
Child porn?
Just makes. Yeah. Gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. No, this is just fun for me because you've all like misworded something maybe, and maybe I'm gonna give this mom too much credit. But my favorite thing that happened during the solar eclipse stuff is someone had made a Facebook group for the solar eclipse that was happening. That was like, yo, solar eclipse party, free in the public, you know. It's going to be, you can come out to our museum or whatever and check it out. We'll all be looking at the stars. It'll be great. And Concerned Mom posts on their Facebook post, most kids go back to school that day. Can it be done on the weekend?
Yeah, never underestimate how like uneducated people are.
Yeah. How?
Look here, Samantha. I talked to what you call God, and we can't reschedule. So, yeah, sorry.
I mean, hell, I was in the Smithsonian, and a mother told her child that the diamonds were from Napoleon Dynamite, not Napoleon Bonaparte. And that kid's going to be really, really smart. It was all about those Utah films.
The Facebook post was deleted, but you know, people ran with it. Later posted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to find out if the sun has been rescheduled or not.
Can I say, as a human race, I love how not helpful we are. Right? I just love that we just don't look at that as an opportunity to help someone. We look at that as an opportunity to push them further into the ground. We're just like,
there was a poll that went up. Should the event be rescheduled for the weekend? Top post was yes, but at night. I'm too busy in the daytime. Or their second post was reschedule it for Christmas so everyone can attend. The third post was fly all the schools into the sun so we won't have to reschedule anything.
Yo, fuck school, dude.
We're a bunch of assholes. We're all a bunch of assholes.
On that note, yeah, I hope you enjoyed your solar eclipse, everybody. Anywho, we're going into games for time.
Oh, yay! It's game time.
Hell yeah!
With Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
Hello and welcome. You're in the game zone now, baby. I don't have anything cool like that to say. Okay. I see your face, Kaz. I can see it. I can see it moving.
I was trying to fight a yawn, dude. I was trying to fight a yawn and I lost, bro.
Wow. Can't keep the co-host awake.
So you hold on. You talking about beating everybody's ass, but you can't even fight a yawn. Putting that out there.
Oh, drop the mic, Drew.
Meet me on a street that is an avenue, and I'll beat that ass, dude.
Yawn defeated your ass. All right, we're gonna lean in with the easiest of the games. I got 3 of them. They're gonna go quick. Everyone's in emote only mode. Bonus points to anyone that can successfully prove that they answered the question before I said it with an emote. But that's your job, chat. We'll be over here playing games. Your first question, or your first game, is called Mo Questions, Mo Problems. That's MO, by the way, because it's a clever way to state that every answer to the clues that I give you.
Every answer is about Puffy.
No.
And Mace.
Hibbard, Hibbard, actually, I gotta let you know how much you've watched the show, yes or no. But your name is your buzzer, so I'm gonna say the clue, and then at any point in time after I start talking, you feel free to say your name, and I will call on you. Then you give me the answer. Okay? Work out.
All right.
You'll get it pretty quickly. It's fine. So yeah, every answer I'm going to read a clue. Every answer that you're going to give me back is going to begin with the letters MO. Makes it very easy to figure out what your answer is going to be. So, for instance, if I said, according to the CDC, the Zika virus is spread primarily through what insect?
Kaz.
You forgot the you forgot the name is your buzzer, Kaz.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. You had it, Hibbard.
I need less syllables in my name.
Or just go with Brett.
I can do that.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna wait till the end of your name, but it's
right. You're not gonna make Drew say X Drewsipher X.
Yeah.
No, that rules is rules.
Drew can just say X gonna give it to you and he'll answer the question.
That should be the way it works now.
What?
Russ Leatherman provided the voice to what service that gave callers film showtimes? Drew.
Movie phone?
That is right. I need like a fucking you're right bumper, like a quick second little boop boop boop. This is a term that is described or that is used to describe either a person of great wealth and power or also a bump in a ski run.
Drew. Mogul
in his own mind. The title of this 2016 Disney film means ocean in Hawaiian and Maori. Brett. Take it from Kaz.
Moana.
Boom, bada boom.
I was still stuck on the other one. I would have fucking what? All right, hold on, refocus.
Get back in the game, Kaz.
Get your head in the game, son. Sorry, they can answer all these fucking questions, dude. I can still beat that ass. It don't matter.
Fight me in the streets.
Fight me in a street that ends in drive.
Maputo
Machu Picchu
is the largest and capital city of what Eastern African country? Kaz.
Madagascar.
Yep,
starts with M-O.
Brett. Mozambique.
That's the one we're looking for. Damn it.
Man,
Somehow loses it every time. Like, just a simple clue.
East.
I had some racist shit all lined up for that, and then he bobbled the question. I was like, oh, well, okay.
Another country clue. In what country would you find Casablanca and Marrakesh?
Brett. That'd be Morocco.
That is correct. Least
Morocco,
enthusiastic answer ever made.
Morocco.
That's right, Mo.
He's everybody's favorite guy from I love the 80s.
He's my favorite mole that worked with a squirrel. Born Yazin Bey, what artist was nominated for a Grammy for his rap album The Ecstatic? M.O. Nice job, Puck.
That's Montel Williams.
Grammy.
Just Montel Williams. Yes. There's no better answer.
Ecstatic. Drew gonna lose a rap question.
I am. I'm not about this.
I'm not saying that. Maybe I'm not saying his name right. Yazin Bey.
Oh my god.
Yazin? Yeah. What?
That is time.
Like, do you ever get a answer in your head and then you can't think of anything else? Because my mind was going Mob Deep, and I'm like, no, that's not right.
Very close. Mos Def.
Oh God.
Most Def.
Yeah.
Fucking quit. Good
times.
Quit. I couldn't come up with most Def. Like, really? Fucking what? God damn it.
What deep voice actor won an Academy Award for his role in $1 Million Baby? Likes to narrate a lot of things. Kaz. M.O. That's it. Morgan Freeman.
Bro, all I could think of was fucking
how is Puck
Clint Eastwood.
You're thinking of Eastwood, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Like, huh?
What classic American novel begins with the line, "Call me Ishmael"?
Drew.
Ooh, Drew.
Moby Dick.
That is right. What CBS sitcom stars Allison Janney as Bonnie? I don't know. I have no idea what's.
It's America's Most Watched Network. It's.
I don't know what this is.
Thanks. Thanks.
CBS?
Sure.
Oh, Drew.
Drew.
Modern Family.
No.
Oh, Modern Family.
That's all I had too, dude.
I got nothing. The name of the show is apparently something called Mom.
Mom? What the fuck?
M-O-M.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Don't ever talk
I had
to
no
me,
idea.
man.
I don't make the clues.
Can we kick Curly off his own goddamn show?
I don't make the clues. What? This is how I get away from any responsibility whatsoever. What comedian and former talk show host won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress?
Brett. Montel Williams.
No. Best Supporting Actress for her role in Precious.
Oh shit! Fuck off, dude.
Should help. M.O. Comedian and former talk show host won Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Precious.
Based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
Yes, actually. Literally. Yeah, Puck had to do it.
See,
Fucking Bryce breaking the silence. Bryce, he had to do it. It's Monique. Damn, Bryce. Damn, he couldn't hold that shit in.
Wait, I thought you put that in.
He's a mod. That's usually you don't expect mods to break. Character. I love that Bryce could just sit on his hands and couldn't handle it. Just, damn it. All right.
Like, these dumb motherfuckers.
Bryce screams at his TV.
You see how white those two are, and then you know how much video games I play? I wasn't getting that, dude. Okay? I wasn't fucking getting that, all right? Maybe if it was Moesha, I'd have got that.
Yeah,
she have to do
my
something.
head kept going Moesha, and I was
She
like,
had to do something. What has she done?
hasn't done shit in years.
How many Academy Awards has Moesha got?
What you mean, Brandy, the actress, singer who played
Her
Moesha?
brother was in the show, though. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I was like, Moesha's like the only one I can think of, and that's definitely not right.
No, it definitely
For
is.
many reasons. Fair enough. Next.
Being a fake person.
So that was that was the easiest game I had. I got two more. Just add nada. This is a game where I'm going to give you a clue to a word. Oh god. I'm going to give you a clue to a word, and then if you added the letter O to the end of the word, you'll get a new word.
Oh.
And they're going to have so that the second part of the clue is going to be that second word. Okay? So I'm giving you a clue that has two parts to it. The first part is the answer of it is a word, and the second part that I'm going to give you is that word with an O on the end of it. So you can figure out the other one from whichever clue you figure out, right? They're very easy to devise.
Do we have to give both then?
Your answer will be the first word and the second word. But if you have one, you've got the other one because you just
You
add.
said add.
Add-
Okay, no. Okay, I get it, Drew. Right. So when you get the first answer, the second answer is that same answer with an O on the end.
Or if you find out that you know what the answer to the second part of the clue is, and you get the word with the O on it, you can figure out what the first one is by taking the O away.
So
like
if I figured out the second answer of a chocolate chip cookie with cream in the middle was Oreo,
This is great content.
I could then figure out or was probably the first word.
Drew asks questions. The show.
Yes, but everything here is spelling right to make the word the right spelling. So, like,
Let's give it a whirl, Curly.
it's an Oreo isn't O-A-R-O. It's not
No, it surely is not.
And also, there's an Ori.
Oh.
It's like, so leave it to the masters with the wordage. So, for instance,
But okay.
so there again, I'm going to say the clue. I'm going to try to simplify this as much as possible. I'm going to say the clue. The clue is going to say, add nada to the blah blah blah, the definition of the first word, and you would get the clue to the second word. Okay. So if I asked you to add nada to a word meaning a small child, you would get an 80s rock band.
'80s rock is your.
Drew, you have this one. Trust me.
What?
It's a band that
80s
you
rock
know.
band.
A band that you know that ends in O.
Ends in O. Word for a kid.
Devo.
So div means the word for
No,
kid.
he lives where Devo
Or
is.
Dev.
Devo's great.
Stop thinking about Devo.
Yes. You're throwing me off now.
Fuck! Brett ruined me. I can't think of anything else.
Kid, hold on. Read the question again, all the way through.
Add nada to a small child and you get an 80s rock band.
God damn it. Small child.
Something, bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh! Okay.
Oh, Kaz.
Kaz?
Toto.
What's the first word?
Tote?
Yes, it totally is. Brett.
True. It's tot, Toto.
Okay, I'm going to give... that was our example.
Damn.
Let's go with that was our example for everybody.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Tote?
Wait.
Tote?
Tote?
Yeah, Steve Lukather and
You add letters to words and they are said differently. So yes, the word tot, you add an O to it and it becomes Toto. Okay.
it's like
It's
a
not
Gallagher
Toto.
skit
It's
in game form.
I can't.
Also, like, I don't think of Toto as a rock band.
Okay, I know, but
Like, I guess technically, but, like,
Hey, they did the soundtrack to Dune, so
that's fair.
add nada to what the D stands for in CD-ROM and you get a music genre.
Drew,
Drew.
disco.
There it is, baby. He's got a handle on it. He's got everyone doesn't look confused. Everyone's figuring it out. Everyone regrets being here. Good. Good. Awesome. It's great. I don't know if anyone knows this one. Add nada to a tree in the title of a Wes Craven horror film, and you get the only non-human to testify before Congress. Apparently this happened, and I didn't know about it either. A tree in the title of a Wes Craven horror film.
Oh, Brett.
Brett.
Elmo?
That's correct. Apparently
Sweet.
Elmo testified in front of Congress at some point in time.
Right. Okay. I forgot. Okay. Damn it.
Okay.
Says somebody that's been listening to
This is the NPR audience. This is why I steal the shit from there. No one's listening. Add nada to an internet search engine and you get a game that you can play with balls.
Brett. Bing Bingo.
He's on it. He's on it tonight. This fucking special guest,
I was
Brett.
thinking of Agario.
I'm nothing if not
dude.
trivial.
How many NPR people do you think have played Agario, Cass?
Well, I didn't say it.
Enough.
An internet search engine? You got like 3.
Agar.
I really only got 2, but
Yeah. Add nada to an arm or a leg, and you get the dance that originated in Trinidad and Tobago. Brett.
Limbo.
Limb and limbo. Correct. Amundo.
He's done it.
I'm gonna
He's done it.
dunk
He's
on
gone-
everyone.
he's gone
I'm
fucking-
like,
Put your money on
Brett
Hibbard.
coming with the hot dog.
He's gone full Rain Man at this point, as you know. Every once in a while,
Or he
you have
listened to a
special fucking Rain
2013. Might have listened to a 2013 version of NPR's favorite quiz show.
please don't touch me.
Yeah, so ask me another. But close enough. Add nada to a crime dramedy on the USA Network, and you get an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Drew. Did Psycho?
That's correct.
Monk Monkey.
Monk Monkey. Monk Munko.
Yes, Monk Monko. Sorry.
Monkey.
Add nada to a word meaning on fire, and you get a common plastic lawn ornament.
Brett.
Brett.
Flamingo.
What's the other word?
Flumming.
You can Judges, I don't know how to rule on this one. It's just the word flaming.
Yes, it's flaming.
Flumming. Yes, you're correct. Add not a.
Trying to take the piss out of Kaz.
Kaz has no idea where he is right now. Add
He's
not.
beating up Stephen A. Smith out in the parking lot.
I would beat on Stephen A. Smith in a fucking parking lot, dude. Fucking.
I'd beat that ass.
All right.
Just pay
$100 to watch
The
that.
new podcast we're gonna do is just an hour-long episode of listing all the people that Kaz thinks he can beat up in a parking lot outside of Denny's.
Yo, dude.
If it was Stephen A. Smith versus Kaz, if it was Stephen A. Smith versus Kaz, my money would be on Kaz. If it was Shannon Sharp versus Kaz, my money would be on Shannon Sharp. Just putting that out there.
Put me on Shannon Sharp, dude. That man
Spike you like a football.
Dude, big. Spoiler alert.
Kaz is wiry, man. He'll come at you weird.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp's like 6'5" and like.
No, I've never. All right, your final just add nada. Get off the internet.
Table, Drew?
Yeah, right. You ever seen Dragon Ball table lift the Kaz did? Add nada to a space age drink mix, and you get the South American dance.
Oh, Brett. Tang and Tango.
Boom, Balloombo. Taking it for the new podcast comer inner. Well done, Brett. You've sweeped most of that round. Drew, well done as well. Kaz, I need you to close your browser windows and pay attention, please.
He's trying to see how big Shannon Sharp is.
I posted a picture in
in
the Skype chat.
Can you? Oh, Skype chat. Gotcha. All right, final game for time. We're going to go right into it. In this... Oh, God. All right, bear with me.
Yeah,
I told you
we're
going to get harder.
good time.
We're good. Yeah, we're great. We're doing great. We're much better than yesterday. Last time.
I open tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
Way better than yesterday.
Yeah, which was a podcast. In which... Okay, so this game is called Mind Your P's and Q's. In this situation... the answers are all good. The answers you're going to give me are all words, phrases, or proper names. They're going to contain a P and a Q. Now, it's going to be a little complicated for a moment here, but every answer is going to start with P. Okay? Some of the answers can be more than one word, but all the answers, the first word, the initial letter is going to be P. The Q can show up anywhere else. Can show up in the one word with the P. It can show up.
Usually has a gadget.
It can show up in the second word with the Q somewhere. It's probably not going to be the last letter because it needs a U after it. But, dealer's choice. You want to answer questions?
All right. I think I know one of the answers.
It's the word
and it's
shack.
the only one I need to get.
Okay. You
I know
can guess
one
it.
of the answers, and it's the only one I need to
when
get.
I was rolling through this, it was like I'd listen to the clue, and I'm like... And then I'd remember that it's a P and a Q, and I'm like, oh, that's what that is. Makes sense. So, yeah, I actually explained it better than they fucking did. All right, your first clue for all the biscuits. A high school group that tries to increase school spirit is a what?
Drew.
Pep Squad. Starts with a P, has a Q in it somewhere. All good? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Marching
Keep going. I got to get to the one that I think I know.
You can get more than one.
I don't give a fuck.
Write it on a notepad.
I'm holding on to the one that I got.
You just got it in the queue. Like, your brain's like a buffer, and you just got it in the fucking front. And you're like, can't say any other words until this gets out. It's a test given by school teachers without any prior warning.
Brett. Pop quiz.
Boop-a-da-boop boop. It causes teeth to yellow as bacteria attaches to the surface. Kaz.
Plaque.
That's right. I'm going to give you a second to recharge your other answer.
That wasn't I still got it in there.
I want to know what the hell Ken is so excited about. Like, he's sitting on
I hope it never shows up and we never know.
It's happened before.
It's the last name of an actress who played Sookie Stackhouse on the HBO series. Brett?
Anna Paquin?
I'll give it to you on that one. But yes, it's Paquin, the last name. That's all you needed. Starts with a P.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I was guessing.
That was correct.
P's and Q's don't hang out too often.
You got to mind them. This is a class that a student must have already completed as a condition for admission into a
Yeah.
Prerequisite.
That's right.
I was waiting for him.
You don't have to wait for me to finish. It would be too.
I know,
yeah.
but like, I was being nice.
Set 1 year before Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Gaz.
Prequel.
Prequel is right.
No.
Is that the one? Is that the one in your head?
Coming at home, coming at the gym, coming in the car.
Without having a polo shirt with stripes like that, it just I want to buy that shirt for you, and I just want you to quote the movie while hand gesticulating. I'm coming.
We'll recreate it.
Coming all the time.
If you're surrounded by kids or by screaming kids all day, you might say, "All I want
Kaz.
is a little Kaz."
Oh shit.
Brett.
Peace and quiet.
Damn. Talk about Rain Manning. All of a sudden, from the behind. In the Stephen King novel Carrie, things go downhill after Carrie is elected this high school honor.
Brett.
Brett.
Fuck!
Prom
It's
queen.
this one, isn't it? No. Was
Prom queen is my bit. Where's Jessica?
I was going to make that.
Beat that ass for that crown.
Hey,
man.
that's my sister. It's the French word for why.
Want to fight her? Fight?
Drew.
Wait, you said French?
It's close enough.
Parquet?
Porquet?
It's close enough. I mean, try a different vowel at the end there. Like a couple different vowels.
This is fan. The pinnacle of entertainment right here, guys.
You know where me and Drew stupid comes from.
So I'm sure. I think it's pourquoi. Pourquoi.
You know what? Let's just stick with parquet.
Parquet.
It's a spreadable margarine.
No, he said porqué.
Parakeet.
Porqué?
I got real excited and I was like, oh wait, he said French. Like, oh shit. Like, I don't know any French.
It is the two-word phrase describing a bedspread made from leftover scraps of fabric stitched together.
Brett.
Quilt.
Is that a patch quilt?
That is close enough. Is a patchwork quilt.
I didn't know the P. I knew the quilt part, dude.
I guessed.
And that, my friends, is your quiz for today. A little bit of something for everyone.
Podcast quiz.
Pod quiz.
On this podcast, we keep you on your toes and show you how
yeah, you
stupid
never know.
are.
Sometimes you realize that you just need to brush up on your fucking French basic words.
No, it's a lot funnier if you don't, and you just make up how you think it would work. You know,
everyone just says porqué.
Yeah, porqué.
Fuck about the French.
I love at least both of you didn't have to go into that alone as this guy's jumped on that grenade with you.
In stereo is great.
No one had to feel a little dumb. Anyways, we can come out of emote only mode. We are now leaving Game Town and we're going into emails. Check it.
Well,
Time for some cocktail-infused communications.
DKGWELP.
Email.
Now!
The first email of the evening. We actually have them. Holy shit. I have one from Curtis, also known as Curly Q. It's just a picture of Discord or Twitch chat. Why is you sending me this? What is this? I asked for 2 times. I mean, really, I told you could send me almost anything, questions and comments or any kind of anything. And I have a picture of the chat.
Don't be that guy that asks for
put
things.
it up on the screen. Like, what's it say?
Hold on, we're gonna make a record of doing this. He did send. Curtis sent it to Lost Hearthstone commentary at dkgtv.com. Can always read those out there.
Correct.
Enhance.
Let me squint.
Oh, that will get worse. No,
There we go. Yeah.
can't really move it around though. Oh,
There's Dan Reichert talk up top, so you know it's good.
That's actually like the chat. That's the Twitch chat.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're having a chat. We'll read the chat later.
I'm not I mean,
Awesome. No, it's chat.
Oh, that is what he said that got ate by the mobile chat room.
Oh, bam. He said some great stuff that got eaten by the chat.
mystery has been
Drew
solved.
is the detective on wheels.
I give you my trophy.
Well done, sir.
There you
go. Sweet. It was really good. It was about Hearthstone stuff. I'm not going to read it even now. Cool story, bro. Thanks for the email.
Oh, okay.
That was great.
Bryce, unfortunately not able to make it into the show, decided to send an email instead. He sent it to mail@dkgtv.com. Hey,
What was that address again?
Mail
at
mail at dkgtv.com. He says, hey, FTLT, if you have half of a record breakers on, which half is it, record or breakers? I'll take my answer off the air.
We're the breakers. We
the breakers?
We don't record. Petey's the dungeon master, and Patrick's underwater. All we do is break shit. Me and Drew are both the and all the rest. We're the Professor and Marianne of the Record Breakers podcast. RecordBreakersPodcast.com.
I call Marianne.
Ooh, get that wig on.
I'll be the professor.
I'd pay for
I'll
that.
make shit out of coconuts.
Put that
all
shit
day
on.
long.
Put that shit on the one of those paid networks. It's YouTube Red right there.
Got some coconut.
Okay, we'll talk that one later. This one's from Amazon. Did you No, never mind.
No, please.
Did you recently purchase a coconut bra?
Yeah, you recently purchased
in size fat male.
Megan Fox wig. It's delayed.
Megan Fox. That's a name I haven't heard in a million years.
Been watching Riff Track's Transformers, so she's back in the world.
Wow.
PD Rave writes in to stuff.
Boo.
Stuff at dkgtv.com. Subject Ori-O. Dear Curly, first time, long time. According to Wikipedia, an ore, O-R-E, is a type of rock that contains sufficient materials with important elements, including metals, which then can be economically extracted from the rock. Therefore, ore/Oreo works for the second game. Thank you.
Thanks, Petey.
Homeboy's got backup coming in form of
Petey
emails.
knows
Drew,
him some Oreos. Let me tell you.
Did not
I have shared Oreos with that man.
I was going to correct you, and I was going to be like, but like you've played Minecraft, bitch. Like you know ore exists.
I did, and I might be wrong, but I feel like I remembered you saying something about paddling down a river.
No, that's OAR.
That's why I went with OAR, because I thought you said if I was caught paddling down a river and then I was eating an Oreo, it would be...
Yeah.
So you said that.
Yeah, my clue was bad.
Okay, that's why I went with that. I was like, not the right or, but okay. Okay. Anyways, you got boys. Your boys never let you down, man. I wish I had someone that emailed into a show every time I fucking fucked up.
Record breakers stick together.
That's right.
Ohana means record breaker family. No one gets left behind.
No one
God
gets
damn it.
left behind.
Fucking goddamn it. No, Ben. No. Fucking goddamn. I'm gonna have to get Rotterdam up into this bitch. And
I know. I don't think so.
Have to ask for references.
Okay. Onward and upward. This is from Leon. Leon sent to Curly at dkgtv.com. It is just a link to his Google Drive. Not sure if I want to open this up right now or
Do
not.
it.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
This is
Do it.
just literally a link to his Google Drive.
Do it.
This could
If
go.
you don't, I will.
It's future show notes. We're seeing the podcast. In
Oh,
the future.
hey, it's MP3s, wrong and right, correct sounds for I asked for these and then it happened.
Let's hear.
I have it on good authority that you have a way of transferring digital audio into a device
Yeah,
that you could hit buttons possibly.
look at that. There you can hear them. That's if you got the thing wrong. And that's the thing if you got it right. You just reversed that wave, didn't you? That's all you did.
Pitch up or pitch down.
Well done. Maybe to be seen in a future episode. Thanks, buddy. Little sound engineer. And we got one from Drew. Came in 3 minutes ago after we started the emails, it looks like, to mail.dkgtv.com. Fuck all your guests. Okay. So this Drew guy is, but he sounds like a trashy troll.
I mean, that would include you in that statement.
Can you argue
understand
with
that,
the
right?
man's logic?
You include yourself in that statement by
He
having
just Schrodingered himself.
Hey, I was thinking about during the entire podcast while I was not talking, sending you a million emails like I did my last time. That was like me throwing shade and like burning bridges.
It's usually because what happens at that point where I go to the last part, I'm like, all right, let's see if there's any emails, and I'm trying to I try my hardest to not really read them, but also kind of sift through them, and I'm like, there's fucking so many goddamn words. What the fuck? And then if you look at my eyes whenever you see me go in the email section, I'm like trying to be like, yeah, fucking funny, fucking.
It's way cooler when somebody makes you something instead of just telling you that you're a piece of shit. I would take bespoke noises over.
You know what? I
learned by your co-host.
I learned to take the love from Drew the way he decides to deliver it, and so I don't expect him to make me anything. If he sends me a Snapchat of a hairy booby, I'm like, okay, that means he loves me. If he sends me a fuck you all, then that means he's trying. That means he's actually
You're
reaching
like
out.
2 episodes away from me putting a hairy booby on your goddamn podcast. So I don't even know.
I wouldn't complain. I just have to. I think I have to learn how to fuzz it out.
I think it's against Twitch.
I think it's
fuzz it out. It comes fuzzed out.
And you can pre-fuzz your boob.
Yeah, it's a hairy boob. I mean, come on.
It is a hairy boob. I was going to say it is pre-fuzzed out.
Fair enough. On that note, I think we're over. This is the end of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
There's been another episode of 3 Beards and a Mustache.
Do me a favor. Both of you guys got stuff to pimp. Take it away. Brett first. You want anything to share that the internet can love? They fell in love with you, man. You winner of the podcast.
They fell in love with me. Well, please don't. That's a way you get disappointed. But no, I'm the 4th member of the At 4 Record Breakers podcast crew. It's a roundtable album review podcast done weekly. We've been doing it for about 3 years. Curly has been on there. He gave us an album to listen to that I was unaware that we had to read like a play to know. But we found out about that later. It's Cursive, I believe.
Tim Kosher, Cursive, yeah.
But yeah, we record those. They go up on Tuesdays. Follow at PD Rave. He's the guy who actually makes all that happen. He's the dungeon master. And then there's this, other than that, I do a bunch of lame stuff. Don't buy anything from me because you guys don't want to give me money. But if you're interested in vintage guitars, you might send me some messages.
People were asking about your guitars in the chat earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh.
Well, you seriously, toss a link up or something, and I'll add it to the show notes.
The ES one is not.
The Gibson ES 355. It's 1964.
That was the one he was asking about.
Yeah. Email me if you want that.
Do you have a place for that on the web, or do you have a...
You just you can find me at Hibbard. You can tweet at me. But no, I don't right now. All of my inventory is down.
Damn floods.
Because I was doing some reverb.
Damn
stuff.
hurricanes.
Yeah. But otherwise, if you're in Indianapolis, I'll buy you a beer. So anybody who's around.
Oh shit.
I'll take you
what
to
happens in Indianapolis that we go next DKG Con Vegas. We're going to Indianapolis.
I'm gonna try to hit the chat and be like, anyone that's in Indianapolis, go right now, get that free beer. It's on the web.
Right.
Cool. Awesome. I love that.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I enjoyed being on half of a Record Breakers podcast.
A long time, but we generally record at the same time is the problem. So
we're just gonna put this on.
You take that up with the guy who hits the record button with us, because last time I checked, me and Drew don't schedule shit.
Can we put this episode up on Raw Belly, and then we'll do an episode of Record Breakers?
You'll have to go through they've got a huge moderation deal. It's kind of like submitting to the App Store. You just gotta wait. And
you have to tell us your thoughts on Jurassic 5 and Kavinsky.
Or perhaps the Hulk Hogan's album Hulk Rules.
Yes, Hulk Hogan's album Hulk Rules. What do you think about that one?
The whole album.
I think it's great.
I mean, most of it was written by Jimmy Hart, so can't be wrong.
Hulk Hogan starred in Thunder in Paradise, so he can do nothing wrong in my eyes.
Yeah, and the kid from Step by Step was on there too. You can play the Laserdisc game on your 3DO. It's pretty cool.
On my other screen, it's funny we're talking about wrestling now. On my other screen, I have Roddy Piper paused from a movie I was watching earlier.
Mr. Rouds?
It's not they.
Was there a...
They do, in fact, live.
Oh, shit. Here,
the weirdest kickies you'll ever see in a movie.
Feel free to tell anyone anything you want to know. They want to know about you.
Okay, so you guys probably haven't heard about it in a while. I do this podcast called Record Breakers.
Someone had to say it.
It's a podcast where we review music. We do it in a book club style format where one of us brings in an album, we all listen to it, and then we talk about it. Do it with a bunch of yahoos. That's pretty much all I do at this point with my life that's creative.
I mean,
everything else.
You send messages of hairy boobies to people.
I feel like you both have undersold it. It's actually a really cool concept. Like you've got the main crew, and then you bring in a guest that brings you an album usually, right? Like,
yeah, we do. There's four of us.
Okay.
Normally, and once a week in the month, we each have our own week, and then we try to make the fifth week be a guest where we have people such as you or April or Bryce every now and then when he's not.
It's super awesome because you get a deep dig into something that you normally don't unless you're you have a bunch of extra time and you're a big music nerd. But it's fun to see everyone's. I mean, music has such a great layer of extra shit that you go into when you actually start to fucking break it down and have a bunch of people listen to it, especially albums that are built for that. And I loved it, and it was a blast. And you guys should all listen to that shit.
We'll have to have you on again.
I'm waiting for that email.
My favorite part.
Hey,
my favorite part of that show is listening to anytime Swagger brings music, and they just.
Yeah, it's great. Let me tell you. Let me tell you all about it.
It's not every time.
About 90% of it. It's pretty great. Let me tell you how much I love to hear people writing songs about how mopey they is. But
the internet's Ryan Scott over there on Record Breakers.
Schlep rock the music.
Awesome. I'll put some links in the show notes after I do all the bullshit for this episode. But yeah, you guys should seriously check this shit out. I usually don't extra pimp stuff unless I really actually enjoy the shit out of it. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Don't extra pimp nothing unless we're paying you, which we are. So extra pimp it.
You're here, and I'm not paying you. So
actually,
sorry if that wasn't put out there before you came on the show. I don't know what Cass told you, but you ain't making no money here. But anyways, have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys for being here.
Toodaloo.
iTunes, Stitcher, all those places you get podcasts.
For Cass.
Come back next week.
I was waiting for it.
There it goes.
Go on iTunes. God, no, not on Twitch. Not on Twitch. I have to take your head down. I actually
This is great.
No. No.
I warned everybody.
I actually have contractually obligations that I can't. Anywho.
No nipples allowed? What?
Check the video version to find out why I'm no longer an affiliate on Twitch.tv. See you later, guys. iTunes, write a review.